I went and had visited my aunt, Anne, and she was living in Baton Rouge at the time, and she would have me down for like a week at a time. I'd stay at her townhouse during the day, and then we'd go do cool stuff at night. Anne had tremendous taste in books. She was a big Stephen King fan. She and my mom had already talked me into reading Salem's Lot before I read any Anne Rice. I did Christopher Pike, like Chain Letter and things like that.
Yeah.
And then he wrote the series The Last Vampire. And I had read, I think 3 of those, probably 4 maybe. And Mom and Anne had told me the stories about the summer that Salem's Lot came out in paperback, and they both read it in like a cabin in Arkansas. They would read Salem's Lot until they were done with it for the night, and then they would have to put it down. And Mom said she would have to basically read a whole Harlequin romance novel before she could then go to sleep.
Yeah.
She had Tell of the Body Thief on her shelf. I pulled it, and if you've read all the books, you know the prologue of that one I think is probably the best prologue. I accosted her when she came home, and I was like, I need to
more
know
where this came from.
Yeah, more of this, please. And so she told me about Lestat, and she told me about Anne Rice, and she was like, I can show you her house. She lives in New Orleans. We'll go see her house the next time we go down there. And we did. And I read the books, and like, it all comes from her. And for the longest time, my mom has read a handful of Stephen King over the years, and more as she gets older, honestly, but she's not really a horror fan. And so if I wanted to talk about vampires, I had to talk to Anne. It was Anne who gave me vampires, who gave me basketball too. Like, she and I were big sports buddies too. Anyway, I love her. Okay, I want to share this for a minute because it's so true. Without Jules and Anne, we would not all be here nerding about vampires. Yeah,
so
man. Like,
so
I would not have gotten here for sure. The reason why I wanted to start this damn fan club is because of Anne. Thank you guys.
Everyone needs an Aunt Anne for sure.
Yeah, we all need an Aunt Anne.
Yeah, she's still the best. Provides the gateway drugs.
Dahlin said, I aspire to be an Aunt Anne. Okay.
Yes.
This is everybody's homework, y'all. Okay, even if you don't have kids, right? You got friends that got kids.
Yeah.
You got a sibling that's got kids.
Correct.
You know a little weirdo kid in your life that needs Anne Rice as an outlet, y'all. You got to process when you're us at 11 and 12 and 13, and I don't just mean me and Ashley. Most of y'all are this way too.
Mm-hmm.
When you're like that, it's a hard row to hoe. The world is not like you. The world does not want you. The world does not know what to do with you.
I am not a cool person.
You don't fit in with your peer group, and adults are frightened of you generally as a rule. So, like, you need an Aunt Anne